Before we get on with today's episode of Hearts of Gold, I thought I'd just do a little plug for all my social media channels, because some of you may not be following me. I've got Twitter, I've got a Facebook page for Golden FM, and I've also got Instagram. I've recently got that. I've put all the links in the description below, so if you want to give me a follow on all of them, that'd be great. Welcome to episode 4 of the series then. I hope you're having a fabulous day and I hope this episode can make it even more fabulous. We're going to be taking on Aberdeen, tough team to come up against, but we are at home in that one. And then we've got Hamilton away from home. We do seem to have a lot more away fixtures at the start of this season. I don't know if that's because we're playing at Murrayfield and it's kind of waiting until November time when we start to play most of our games at home. Look at all these games we've got in a row at home. Really strange. It's been a bit of a mixed start to the season. Of course, we lost 2 games against Celtic in the last episode. That was to be expected. But we did manage to get our first league win of the season in the next match against Kilmarnock. 2-1. Lafferty and Zoom with 2 early goals. They were actually really good goals. I'll show you. Zoom picked up man of the match. He got a goal and an assist. They had the majority of the shots and slightly more possession. But we did play well. I mean, we did stumble to this win in the second half. I went defensive. I ended up playing a 4-5-1 to get the win, but we got the 3 points and that's what matters, and had to use my tactical nous to really get a win here. But that was a lovely ball through from Zoom and a great finish from Lafferty for the first goal, and then Zoom scored a cracking strike. I played him as the Mazzala today instead of Don Cowie and it worked wonders. It was actually, look at this, great strike, beautiful. But I also played our youngster, Harry Cochrane, 16 years old. Everything's going up at the moment. He's improving as a player. I think I've got him tutored. Let me just check. Being tutored by Prince, and he's actually ahead of Prince in the team at the moment. A few of you said I should give him game time, so that's what I'm doing because he can turn into a quality player, I think. Unfortunately, we did lose the next game. It was a topsy-turvy game against Rangers, and it wasn't helped by the fact we got 2 red cards. So a little bit unlucky in this one. You can see Amankwa opened the scoring thanks to a great cross from our left back Mitchell on loan from Manchester United. But this chap, Eduardo Herrera, just caused us all sorts of problems. Scored 2 goals. Candeles, 2 assists. Man of the match, he was insane. Kenny Miller got the winning goal after Lafferty managed to equalise for us, despite Christophe Berra getting sent off 4 minutes before Lafferty's goal. But then Aaron Hughes came on and got sent off at the end. So there really was little hope of us managing to equalise for a 3rd time in this game because of a second red card, down to 9 men for the last couple minutes. So we went into the next game without defenders. We only had Suter, our ball-playing defender. So I was looking for transfers and I know I said I might not make any transfers, but I have, although they're only on loan. The first one actually came in before the Kilmarnock game, I believe. Vashon Nerfville, who has made 1 sub-appearance this season. He is a West Ham player. Some of you may know him. He can turn into he's in the last couple of games, he has turned into a decent left-back on the game. I've managed to turn him into an England international previously. He will be back up for Dimitri Mitchell, the other guy on loan. We've got 2 on loan left backs. Yeah, he's just going to be back up. I mean, technically he's pretty poor, as you can see there, but physically he's decent. But I needed a left back, and he was the best option I could find. David Bates has come in on loan from Rangers, a young Scottish centre back. Once again, he's just going to be back up, but I basically brought him in because we needed a centre back for this match, for the next match, which was against Motherwell, and we managed to get a 2-1 away win. Lafferty and Don Cowie with 2 goals in the second half. They did get a late consolation goal, and Amankwa got injured for 6 to 7 weeks, which was really annoying. But overall, a decent 3 points there. So we're up to 5th in the table after 4 games. It's been a mixed bag of results, but we've lost the games we're kind of expected to lose against Celtic and Rangers, and we've won the 2 games that we were expected to win. Now we've got Aberdeen. They are the favourites for this, but we've got Kyle Lafferty, who's on fire. He's got 4 goals in the league this season, 11 goals in all competitions. He's just 11 goals in 9 games this season. Insane stuff from Kyle Lafferty. This is what I'm going with to take on Aberdeen then at home. We've got Jamie Brandon playing right back because unfortunately Conor Randall picked up a knock. He's just coming back. And we've had the international break, which has enabled a few of my players to get close to returning, including Stephen Naismith. That would be a real brilliant player to move into the shadow striker role where Mallory Martin currently is playing. Milinkovic has still got 5 weeks to 2 months out. Amankwa's now got 10 days to 4 weeks out. Victor Noring, our third choice goalkeeper, is out for 5 to 6 weeks. I've actually put McLaughlin in goal for this one. I think did he play in goal in the last one? I can't remember. He did. Jack Hamilton's last game was against Rangers, and a few people were saying I should play McLaughlin. So I'm going to play him. He's the older player, more experienced, and theoretically should be better. We'll find out, I suppose. Midfield trio of Adao, Zoom and Cochrane. We've got Cowie playing up wide because Amank was injured, and Martin playing behind Lafferty. It's a bit of a mishmash team because of injuries, but we'll make the best of it. Those eagle-eyed among you may have noticed I've made a couple of tactical tweaks to the tactic, which I'll show you in a second, but let's just have a look at this Aberdeen team. They've got Ryan Christie on loan from Celtic. I think he's a decent player. Adam Rooney up front, goal scorer at this level. Look at that finishing and composure. McGinn on the left-hand side, Northern Irish international. They've got some quality players. It's why they're predicted to finish third. They are predicted to finish above us. But I have trust in my jam tarts, I do. We're going to do this. Yeah, he says. Jam tarts, I love jam tarts. They're great. They're tasty. They're quite simple, but they are nice. Anyway, going back to the tactic. I've changed the right back to just a regular fullback on support. The left back's changed to a wing back on attack. And the ball in midfield has changed to defensive rather than support. Just because I don't want him wandering up the pitch and winning the ball back, but leaving us short at the back. So that's what I've gone with there. Everything else I think has stayed the same for the time being. Jam tarts, they make me think of my only ever acting role at the age of 10 in the school play, year 5. We did Alice in Wonderland and I played the King of Hearts. And there's jam tarts stolen in Alice in Wonderland, aren't there? Or eaten. Stolen/eaten by someone. The Knave? Something like that. Memories. There's a picture of me in the Essex Chronicle actually. We raised money for charity. I'll try and dig that out and stick it in this video if I find it. Anyway, let's get on with this match. Martin couldn't win that header, and now here comes McGinn. It's over the top for Christie. Said he was dangerous. Adam Rooney, and that's 1-0. Greg Stewart. This might be difficult, this match. Still got it on attacking. We're playing at home, that's why I've left it on attacking rather than going standard or something like that. But already, Aberdeen seem to be ripping us apart far too easily here. Here they come again. Stewart finding space down the right-hand side with Logan, the right-back, charging forwards. That's headed away by Sutra. Maybe we can counter now. Cowie up the pitch to Lafferty. Lafferty back to the youngster Harry Cochrane. Now Cowie, lovely ball over the top for Carl Lafferty. Can he score? It's a dreadful finish. He's scored 11 goals this season already, but that just was pathetic, really. Free kick. Aberdeen. How did that go in? Blimey, that is just ridiculous. 2-0 already. This isn't looking good. At least we put a bit of a fight up against Rangers. This match has been dreadful. We've done nothing. Adao wins the header. Here's Cowie. Lafferty plays it through to Martin. Martin! Oh, good save. We've had 2 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances, but they are 2-0 up. So we've actually created opportunities here. It's just we've not taken them. But maybe this is an opportunity. No, it's not no opportunity. I guess we've been a bit unlucky then. Lafferty had a good chance. Martin's had a good chance. We've obviously had 2 other half chances that we've not seen. Maybe we're a little bit unlucky to be 2-0 down. I feel like that's the case. When you get chances, you're expected to score, aren't you? Clear-cut chances anyway. Here's Zoom. Out wide to Mitchell. Mitchell down the left into Martin. This is nice play from us. It's crossed in. Carl Lafferty at the near post. Can't get on the end of it. Martin back on it. Lafferty! Crossbar. 3 clear-cut chances. It's just not meant to be today, I don't think. We're not meant to beat Aberdeen. I don't know why this body language thing's so wide. I can't seem to make it smaller. I want to drag this across so I can read more of the reaction thing, but it seems to have gone weird. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, that's inspired them. I don't really know what we need to do because we are playing quite well. We're creating opportunities. We're just not taking them. I've said exploit the right flank. We seem to be attacking more down the left. I'm just going to turn that off. Maybe we could play Cowie What I could do... This is a bit crazy. Oh, I hate this screen. Where's the other screen? There it is. I'm changing things up a bit. So we're going to attack down the wings with our fullbacks, basically. That's the width. But we're just crowding out the midfield area here, and we're going to exploit the middle. Let's go with this. Let's try something a little bit different in the second half. We're very exposed down the wings, I know. But I just need to try something a little bit different. I'm a bit of a tinker man. Those of you that have watched me a while, I wasn't a tinker man in the Portimonense series, to be honest. I kept with that tactic and it worked. But you know, other things I do, other series I have tinkered around a bit. Here come Aberdeen looking for a third goal to just kill this game off. Logan through to Stewart. That's a good effort, but it's over. Here's Adam Rooney once again. He's a bit of a danger man, the gingerhead striker. I'm not sure my changes worked because we've not had a single highlight since, and they're just playing it around far too easily here. Oh, good clearance. Barrett up the pitch to Martin. Here's Martin charging forwards. Mallory Martin, the Frenchman. Lovely ball through to Lafferty. Lafferty! Oh, he's put it in at the second attempt. Oh, 4 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances. We finally get a goal back. And it's a lovely through ball. Through from the Frenchman. Look at this. I won't show the goal, but that's a great pass. Okay, 64 minutes on the clock. Can we get back into this? 2-0 down at half-time. Can we turn this around? Cochrane plays it through to Lafferty. Lafferty, the target man. Lovely ball out wide to Brandon. Oh, that's a good ball in. Oh, what a save. What a save from Martin. Martin's shot. Lewis, the Aberdeen goalkeeper. I don't know how he saved that. And that's a 5th clear cut. We have created chances galore. We've played well on paper. It may have looked like Aberdeen were dominating, but they've not created chances. They've taken 2 chances that weren't clear-cut chances. So we're really unfortunate to be still losing this game. On another day, would be 5-0 up. That's making me think that this tactic can work. I know I've changed it in the second half a little bit. Here's Martin. Zoom, lovely ball out wide to Brandon. Brandon crosses it in. Back post. Martin, you have to be scoring that. A 6th clear-cut chance. This is really frustrating. It's moments like this where you just really despair with the game because you just think it's the football manager gods are not on your side on days like this. Very irritating. Anyway, I am going to make changes. I'm going to bring Prince on for the youngster Harry Cochrane. Dimitri Mitchell's not had a very good game at left back. I'm going to give Vashon Nerfil a go down the left. And lastly, I'm going to make an attacking change. We're going to bring on Henderson, play 2 up front, go a bit more direct for the last few minutes. We have been playing some excellent football, but I think we maybe need to just pump it a little bit up to Lafferty. Maybe young Henderson can get on the end of a knockdown or something. Oh, it's just not happening, is it? It's not going to happen. Pump the ball into the box. Please, please give us one more. In fact, one more chance probably won't be good enough. We've had 6 clear-cut chances, 7 half chances. They've had 2 half chances, and they're 2-1 up. It's just the way the game works. It's just the way football works. It is realistic. It does happen, of course. Here's Henderson. Henderson all by himself going into the corner, crossing it in. No, it's not meant to be. But we've recycled possession. No. That was poor from Christophe Berra, our captain, giving the ball away far too easily. It's just the pressure, I suppose, of going direct at this point. Here's Zoom playing it through to Carl Lafferty. Lovely ball over the top for Henderson, who can't quite get on the end of it. It's good defending. Nerfil picks it up. Here's Prince. Prince plays it through Lafferty. Lafferty! Finally! Is that onside? Is that onside? It is! It is. Thank goodness for that. It took 6 clear-cut chances and 8 half chances to get the equaliser. But we have played really well in this game. We really have. We deserve to win, to be honest. Can we get a late winner? There's still a couple minutes to go. 3 minutes of injury time left. McLaughlin smashes it up the pitch. How heartbreaking will it be if we lose this now? Here's Don Cowie. Here's Adow. Look at us charging forwards. We're all charging forwards. Adow out wide to Brandon. Brandon back to Adow. Adow. Prince. Lafferty. Off the post. We should really have crossed that in. But we're going to get a draw. We should have won this. But I'm relieved we've at least picked up a point. Lafferty gets man of the match with those 2 goals. He has been sensational for us so far this season. We've done well to get a draw, but we could easily have won that. It's time for the second match of the episode then. Hamilton versus Hearts. We are the favourites for this. They've only picked up 4 points so far this season from 5 games. We've picked up 7 from 5 games. 2 wins, a draw and 2 losses. Pretty much average. But if we do get the win today, we can move above our rivals Hibernian if we win by 2 or more goals, I think. By the way, the next episode will be a big one because we're going to take on Hibs away from home and Rangers at home. So I hope you're looking forward to that episode. I think I've got to go with the same team, I think. There's no reason to change it. Naismith's still not back. Amankwa's not back. Randall's not back. Yeah, let's stick with this. Here we go then. Their danger man up front, Rojano, an Argentinian. Looks alright. On the right hand side is their top goal scorer, Dougie Imrie, 34-year-old. David Templeton. He didn't start at Hearts, but I remember him at Hearts, and he was a really good player, wasn't he? And then he decided to move from I remember this because it was massive when Rangers obviously dropped to the bottom division. They signed him from the Premiership. And he played in League 2 and went up the leagues with Rangers until the Championship before moving to Hamilton. That is really interesting. Why did he do that? I don't understand. I thought he was a quality player. I remember. There's just something about him I really liked. And I think on Football Manager he was really good as well. He's 28 now. I kind of feel like that spoiled his career a bit by doing that. And let's get on with this then. We're playing at a very strange stadium. There's a car park on one side. Must be a really small stadium, Hamilton, isn't it? It's almost like a bus shelter. Sorry, any Hamilton fans. I'm sure it's a delightful abode. Here we go then. Mitchell with the throw, and he's not performed particularly well for us so far. But look at him go. Crosses it in. That's a poor cross. Woods easily catches that. Thumped up the pitch by Hamilton. That's over the top. Where's the defence? That's a dread. Was that meant to be a shot? It was dreadful. It ended up at Mitchell at left back. And Cochrane, sticking with Cochrane in the middle. Lovely ball from Cowie to Lafferty. Back out wide to Don Cowie. Here he goes. It's back to Brandon. Brandon into Cowie. Crosses it in. Lafferty over the bar. That was a chance. Probably a clear-cut chance as well. Another clear-cut chance missed. And another highlight. Well, yeah, that was a clear-cut chance. We've had the clear-cut chance in this game so far. Here's Don Cowie again. Down the right-hand side. Running at his man. Puts it into the middle for Martin. Martin finds Cochrane. Lovely ball into Lafferty. Lafferty to Zoom the Mazzala. Zoom out wide to Mitchell. Crosses it in. Lafferty just wide of the post. Oh, Martin's picked up. We are picking up a lot of injuries. I'll make the change after this highlight, depending on what happens in this highlight. Here comes David Templeton. The dribbling ability. Rojano out wide to Imrie. This looks dangerous. It's crossed in, but Berra mops it up easily. Lafferty wins that zoom out wide. It's been a decent start to this game. Cowie doesn't quite find Lafferty. We should be 1-0 up really through that Lafferty opportunity. The first one. The second one was a difficult header. Templeton's through. David Templeton. Good save by McLaughlin. Oh, thank you. Who am I going to bring on? I don't know. Maybe Ewan Henderson could play as a shadow striker. He can't really, but I'm going to play him there anyway. Bring on the young. He's more of a winger than a striker. I'm trying to convert him into a striker, I think. Christophe Berra, lovely ball out wide to Cowie. There's been plenty of highlights in this first half. Lafferty, 1-0. Third time lucky. His third header fires into the back of the net. So it's been a pretty good start to this game then from us. Been on top in this first half, but other than the goal, since then, nothing has happened. But we've got a highlight now, just 3 minutes before the end of the half. Here come Hamilton, keeping hold possession, but giving it away to Don Cowie. Cochrane into Zoom. Lafferty. Let's pounce on that mistake. Lafferty. Back to Cochrane. Nice ball into Zoom. Zoom finds Henderson. That's a delightful ball to Mitchell. Lafferty. Should be 2. That was a good opportunity. He's had 4 headers. He's only taken 1 of them. That's why he is. He's the reason why he scored so many goals this season. We are good at creating clear-cut chances. This tactic's not too bad, is it? After all, don't think there's any need to change things. I would like a second goal just to make things a bit more comfortable. So I'm keeping it on attacking. Lumped over the top from Hamilton. Here's Rojano, their striker. Great tackle by Brandon. The 19-year-old right back. I've kept the faith in him today, and he's done all right, really. I think he's been my best right back this season so far. Played better than Randall and Smith. We've got possession again. Cochrane. I've been quite impressed with his just tidy passing in the middle. Henderson heads out wide to Mitchell. That's a deep ball. Lafferty. That's another chance. 5 headers today, and he's only taken one of those opportunities. Mitchell's put some great crosses in. He's got an 8.0, 8.1 from all the crosses he's put in. Cochrane's played well, but he's a little bit tired. He's only on a 6.7. I'm going to bring on Prince. Haven't really played Ross Callaghan either. Kind of ignored him a bit. I don't know why. Oh, Lafferty's picked up an injury. So many injury, potential knee injury. Well, on comes Ross Callaghan. He's going to play behind just as a attacking midfielder on support. Why am I getting injuries to all my key players? 6 minutes to go. Can we hang on here? We really should have wrapped this up by now. We've had, once again, created a couple clear-cut chances. Not as many as the last game, of course. But here come Hamilton now. Here's Scott down the right-hand side. This looks incredibly dangerous. And it's 1-1. Oh, we've thrown this away. That is really frustrating. 2 draws today. We should have won the first game, really, against Aberdeen. We played magnificently well in creating opportunities. We just couldn't take them. Today, not as many opportunities created, but, there's been a few headers there from Lafferty, and he should have scored more. Mitchell! Off the post! 5 minutes to go. There's still a chance. There's still a chance we can win this. Still a chance we can lose this. Cowie. Back to Adele. Adele. Nice back heel to Prince. Callaghan! Oh, maybe that's why I'm not playing him. Oh no, don't throw this away, guys. Please don't throw this away. Good tackle by Barrett over the top. Ewan Henderson's not going to get on the end of that. If Lafferty's injured, that's a real blow, because there's not really anyone else that I have confidence in to play as my main. I suppose Stephen Naismith coming back, he can play up front. Here's Don What are you doing? Frustrated. Really frustrated. Callaghan over the top. Henderson on the end of it. Can he finish? No. Oh, maybe one more chance. Cowie into the box. Zoom in the back of the net. Is it offside? Suter. Yes. Yes, it's a goal. I have to wait. Sometimes it's so late, the offside call. Usually when the ref starts walking back to the halfway line, that's a goal. But he stood still, which is why I didn't know. We've won it. We've won it right at the death, surely. Cowie knocks in a corner. And blow the whistle, ref. Just blow it. Ah, thank goodness for that. There was no need to panic and get all stressed, because we get a 93rd minute winner through our young 20-year-old centre-back, John Suter. Oh, he saves the day. Brendan had a bad game, 5.8. I thought he was doing all right, to be honest. Mitchell had a cracking game, 8.2. So, a bit of a mixed day. But we get the 3 points in the end. What's happened to Lafferty then? Is it bad? Mallory Martin out for 2 to 3 weeks. Lafferty out. Oh, thank goodness for that. Thank you, Miles Jacobson. So, at the end of today's episode, I don't think we've moved above Hibs, but we are level with them on points. Lafferty is joint top goal scorer as well, as you can see. We are on 10 points, 8 behind Celtic and Rangers. We could ignore them. They're going to finish top 2 this season. I can't see anything else. But we can maybe grab that 3rd place, which I do believe is a European place. Top team qualifies for the first qualifying round of the Champions League. 2nd and 3rd qualify for the first qualifying round of the Euro Cup. So if you do get into Europe, it's a long journey to those actual group stages. That's because, Scottish football has really dropped down, as you can see there. It's below the Israeli Premier League at the moment. Anyway, thank you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. We picked up 4 valuable points. The main thing is I didn't lose. I have confidence this tactic is good going forwards. Maybe defensively we need to sort things out a little bit, but we didn't concede that many clear-cut chances either. So overall, I think it's all right. Maybe we just need to tweak it slightly as we play a few more games and get used to it. But until next time, enjoy FM18. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you very soon.